Hey you guys, welcome to the I'm So Super Single series. So this is intended for those of you that have been completely single for at least the past 6 months. Those of you that have not been in any relationships, you haven't held hands, kissed, touched anybody, you're just super single. It's an 8-card spread. And the first question that we'll focus on is why you are currently single. So I'll go ahead and start shuffling here. This deck is so thick, I'm going to actually split it and shuffle. I know, it's a lot of work. I just like to make sure my cards are all mixed up. Somebody fell out. Who is this? King of Wands with his wand. All right, so why currently single? One more time, you guys. This is why I don't like shuffling on camera, because I can shuffle for a very long time. So I pulled a card from the top and the bottom. The next question we'll focus on is who's coming in. I gotta have Hulk strength to shuffle. It's a nice card stock. All right, and how soon or when will this person be coming in? And any personal advice to those that are single? Okay, so I'll just hold up the cards as I talk about them. So the first question, why the viewers are currently single, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups as the central issue. Okay, so first off, I feel like there's something, I know this is supposed to be why, but I'm going to kind of read it as it's coming out first. But I feel like someone from the past is returning, someone that you're familiar with, someone that you know. And I feel like your status is getting ready to shift or change. Something is bringing this person towards you. Now, also, just kind of focusing on why, it seems as if because there is something in regards to the past that needed to be dealt with, something that maybe we had to remember about our past. Maybe there was a lesson that we had to learn from our past. Something needed to be nurtured. I feel too that just overall it wasn't time. It just has not been time. Things have been getting ready to happen. Things have been lining up. Adjustments have been made. There's a huge window of opportunity that is getting to happen now. I also feel like this is talking about, well, I should at least set my timer. I don't want to, I know I've been talking already, but I also feel like this is a wild factor. So it's also saying to me that there have been a great many reasons why, you know, people have been single. But I just feel like overall, in a nutshell, the timing has just been off. It hasn't been time. There's now some sort of alignment taking place in the sky, cosmically, that is getting ready to bring this person towards you. And this is also part of your destiny. So also, some of you could have been stuck in the past as well, is why you have not been able to meet or connect with anyone. But I feel like that's getting ready to change, like I said. And I also feel that it was something else I was getting from this, about this cycle. I mean, overall, there is a new cycle that is getting ready to begin. We had to close out. We had to close out the past. We had to close out endings. There had to be closures. There could have been loose ends from our past. Now, next up here is who's coming in. So it's not kind of like a straight direct answer. In fact, when I saw the timing, I was like, damn, these two should have been switched. But regardless, there's some sort of message in here. So who's coming in? For many of you, I feel like it's an ex. There's an ex. They're probably coming to make things right. They want to apologize. Someone wants to clear their conscience. I also feel that those of you, if it's not an ex, this is someone who's going through a divorce or a separation. So this person is hurt. Someone who's going through some sort of pain or some sort of sorrows. Also, I know you guys are probably not going to like this, but I also see something in regards to someone who's being released from prison or jail. Someone's being released, or maybe they've been on house arrest, but I just kind of feel like they have been released. I also feel like this is someone who's maybe coming from a distance, because I feel like they've left something behind. They're almost like, it's almost like their energy is new. So if it's not an ex, this is like someone with new energy, but I feel like they have been, they've recently left their home or their hometown. Maybe they're just on their own. Could be the first time in a long time they've been on their own, without a partner, without family. So I just kind of feel like this person has been hurt. I also feel here that this may be someone who has trouble communicating. Sometimes there's a need for this person to open up. And also I'm getting a possibility of an air sign, or maybe they're going to have strong air in their chart. So maybe a Libra or an Aquarius. Could be a Gemini, but you know, Libra or Aquarius could be strong contenders. I also feel too like part of this story is that, just kind of looking at some of the cards that came out, is it's almost starting off. It's not a love triangle, but it is kind of like maybe someone is exiting a relationship. So they're probably not fully fully separated or fully divorced. It's just maybe something that's in the talks or in the works. Or someone who's just feeling disconnected from their partner. So this is probably why this person will be available or something. Just looking at the lovers, though, I haven't gotten to that yet, but just looking at the lovers, you know, usually that is indicating that somebody has to choose between two people. And then we got the Three of Swords. So somebody else, there's a third energy in this picture somewhere. Now, how soon? So I have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. And what this is just kind of saying to me is, usually when I get court cards, first of all, it's a tricky answer for timing. Because really what it's saying to me is that the time is up in the air. It's a wild card like this. It's kind of undetermined because it depends on the people involved. It could be up to you. If you're a water sign watching this, it depends whenever you're ready to open up. If they're a water sign, it depends on whenever they're ready. Same thing if they're an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, whenever they're ready. If you are the air sign, whenever you open up, whenever you say something. So it depends. I feel like the timing, it's like it's hard to be narrowed down because it depends on people's free will. And the wheel of fortune in this instance makes me think of free will, or someone who is aligning with their destiny. So I feel like it depends on somebody's free will. So I just kind of feel like there's no set time, honestly. What this could be telling me, like I was saying earlier, too, is that this is just more information about who's coming towards you. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The advice for singles: make a decision. You might have two choices. There could very well be two people coming towards you. That might also be why time could be affected, is because it's up to you to decide on who you want to move forward with. So two people might be coming simultaneously and you're going to need to make a decision. So the advice as the lovers too, I feel like it's saying just be open. Be open to what Spirit has for you, what Spirit has in store. There also may be some sort of need to compromise, because I feel like these two people are having some sort of discussion and they're talking back and forth and trying to decide, like, how should we move forward with this? How do we proceed? So I feel like there's going to be some sort of discussion that takes place when this person comes into your life. prior to them coming into your life, I just kind of feel like this is being prepared, because it's also saying something is out of your hands with the Wheel and the Lovers here. This is like one of those situations where it's kind of saying divine forces are at work. So just kind of go with the flow of it. Communication is also part of the meaning for the Lovers, because it's represented by Gemini, and my candle just crackled. So when I was saying that, so I don't know, but I feel like there is a need to have some sort of discussion. There's a need to be open and communicate. Don't be shy. If somebody approaches you, don't be shy. Don't shut them out. Listen to and hear what they have to say. There is something, see, I see someone giving you an opportunity. They might be asking you out. They might be offering to pay for something. Now, this might be something that you're doing, like kind of putting yourself out there. You are the one that is asking, hey, can I have your number? Can I get to know you? Can I this and that? So I almost feel too like those that are watching are going to be the ones that are the pursuers, or the ones who are doing the flirting here. I'm just kind of getting that energy where even as a woman, it's not necessarily pursuing, but it's just kind of, you got to shoot your shot. So it's like if you see someone who catches your eye, the advice may be for you to just kind of put it out there. Hey, like, I'm interested, or what's up with you? Like, I want to know you. So I just kind of feel like there's a need to put an offering out there, put your bid in, or whatever. I also feel like this has something to do about being fair. So kind of think about your approach before actually moving forward. Now, I also see this as if you get invited to something, even if you don't want to go, take it. Whatever's something's being offered to you. Someone, you might receive some sort of proposition for something. Be open to it. I don't know what this proposition might be, but just be open to it. Someone might want to hire you for something. Even if you have a job, maybe this is some sort of new opportunity that's going to be the doorway, be that window of opportunity for you to have a lover or a partner. So I'm just going to go ahead too and start to clarify some things, and then just kind of continue to read the energies as I see them. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune first. Now also, if I just kind of take away the titles that I gave to each spread and just kind of read the cards straight, like I was saying, I feel like, again, there's someone that you're familiar with coming towards you, and this person was meant to come into your life. I feel because of Saturn being retrograde and Jupiter being retrograde, is bringing towards you someone who you had a connection with in a past life. So if you don't know this person from this life, then your souls recognize one another. I'm also getting here those of you that study astrology and you know your exact birth time, if your 7th house is ruled by Jupiter, so if you have Pisces or Sagittarius as your 7th house, there's a very strong indication that your soulmate is coming in pretty soon before the planets go back direct. If also you have Aquarius or Capricorn as your 7th house, that's also a strong indication that definitely is some sort of past life connection. Saturn is already the planet of karma. It's like a record of all your past actions. Saturn is carrying that, which is why that is a scary planet sometimes, because you don't know what to expect. It could be something good, it could be something bad. Jupiter usually is luck, and it also is some sort of abundance too. But I feel like with both of those planets being retrograde, there's a strong possibility for you to reconnect with a past life lover. So let me continue focusing on the wheel. And I hear another bee got in my house. I'm gonna have to call a bee company, and we saw us a hive outside our house, so they're creeping on in. I'm gonna have to have that removed. Clarified by the wheel. It's like, because of the timing, bitch. But seriously, I guess because it wasn't time. So something is getting ready to happen. Your destiny is changing. You're getting ready to start a new chapter in your life. For some of you, I feel like it will begin in Gemini season. Again, this is the card of Gemini as well. Something about the twins too. Some of you, geez, I hope not. Some of you could be getting ready to get involved with a twin flame. Since this is the twin card. However the case too, I feel like this person will be a mirror. If it's not your twin, this person, you guys are going to mirror one another. But you're going to be a mirror of unconditional love. To me, this is a better mirror than the devil, although we need the devil because sometimes we don't know what needs healing within us. We don't know what needs fixing, whatever the case. That's like having some sort of sickness. It's almost like you finding out that you had a tumor. It's like, I didn't know, I had a tumor. So aren't you glad you found out you had a tumor so you could get rid of it? So I mean, the devil is good in that sense because it brings attention to something that was sick within you or dark within you. But this is showing you your light. This is showing you all that is good. So the person coming towards you, I feel like, will be a reflection of everything you feel that you deserve. And we do have the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles out there doing the same thing. It's about balance and being fair and making adjustments, making compromises and agreements. So I feel too that this is what you deserve, basically. But the will, yeah, it's talking about basically things are lining up. Oh, look at that. Didn't we just get this? Same message being reiterated. Somebody, your soulmate is coming in. It's getting ready to happen any minute. Right before you know it. Right after the video. I'm putting it out there for us, y'all. Right after this video, your soulmate is going to approach you. Y'all claim it. But yeah, look, they're being aligned. You guys are coming into each other's lives. Damn, that's a strong air coming out. Could be fire involved too. Leo, Aries, Sag. It also could be something where there's like parents, father, mother, and child. The Trinity, the Holy Trinity is what I'm getting here. Something about the Holy Trinity. You guys will be a symbol of the Holy Trinity. God the Father and the Holy Spirit. Something about your connection with this person is for spiritual purposes. It's for humanity. You might, some of you might even be that vessel to bring a child in. Some of you, especially more so those of you that have been really wanting a child and wanting a baby. If you don't want a child, if you're too old to have children, disregard that part. But those of you that do have been wanting a child, I almost feel like maybe this is the vessel coming in. They're going to plant that seed in you so that you can bear their child. So I am getting, oh, and then there's the moon. There's a need for you guys to resolve that past life residue here. So you also might be in denial or afraid of this connection, but just allow things to play out. Could be an earth sign too. Okay, so that was crazy, y'all. The same two cards came out. The Wheel and the Six of Cups. So they're on the way. All right, so Three of Swords. Let's clarify this Three of Swords energy. The Sun and Moon are currently conjunct as I do this as well. So I do feel like the energies of soulmates are being aligned at this moment. Okay, so the Three of Swords may be talking about an earth sign and an air sign who are going their separate ways. I feel like something also is getting ready to be revealed. There's going to be some sort of communication. There's going to be a confession. Someone's going to speak out about what they're thinking or feeling. Especially too, like I was saying, that someone may be coming out that relationship. So maybe now that they're available, they're kind of putting it out there. I also see someone questioning themselves whether or not this is the moral thing to do. Is this moral? Is this right? So your spiritual or your religious beliefs are going to be challenged due to the person that's coming towards you. They're causing you to question your faith. I do feel like you're going to be happy with whatever happens here. I feel like you're going to be happy with your options, happy with your choices. You also could be the person that has just broken up. You could be that person too. Now, I also see that you may have a choice between an earth sign and an air sign, a younger person and an older person. But I kind of feel like somebody is like, I have a past. You know what? That's another thing that I just heard. Like, someone has a past. What's that movie? It's not Hall Pass. It's something about a pass, and it's about where the wife gives the husband a pass, and same thing. I think the wives get a pass too. So it's like that's what this is. Somebody is questioning it about, is this ethical? because someone is still in a marriage or a relationship, but they've been granted a pass, granted some sort of access, granted permission by their significant other. I know you guys are not going to like that. Now, that's probably not the story for everybody, but that is something that it almost like all pieced together. Like when I started clarifying the Three of Swords and that Justice card. Somebody might be justifying why this is okay. It's okay because my wife said, it's okay because my husband, blah, blah, blah. So, but whatever the case, it has been an agreement. They discussed it. They talked about it. And again, we have somebody talking about something. They're discussing it. They're working things out. There are conditions. Something comes with conditions. See, they're having some sort of discussion, and somebody said, let me think about it. And there's a need to see something from a different perspective, but you are connecting with somebody. I don't know. The situation might be a little weird, but somebody's coming in. All right, let's clarify these court cards here, specifically the Queen of Cups. So these two, when I said the how soon, these two people or one of these two people might have to make that decision as soon as they say okay, as soon as they get the green light. That's when it'll happen, but it still depends. Two of Cups tried to flip over. Okay, so something as far as timing seems like within the end of the month, or when the sun moves into Gemini, like I was saying earlier. At the end of the month, at the end of Taurus season, at the end. I'm also seeing, again, something in regards to fertility. I don't know why I'm getting surrogate. Something is kind of standing out like being a surrogate. I don't know what that means. I also see someone who has two different color eyes. Kind of like David Bowie had two different color eyes. I'm seeing someone with two different color eyes. That might not necessarily be the case, but I think it's something significant about their eye color or their eyesight. Someone might be blind in one eye, or someone might have, kind of like blind, like you wouldn't know it, but it's just like they'll tell, like, I can't see in my through my right eye, like that eye is blind, but I can see through this eye. So I don't know, there's something in regards to someone's eyesight that seems significant here. And I also feel like this is just kind of saying something happens shortly, happens soon. I almost want to say right after these messages. There's also someone who needs to overcome their insecurities. Someone may be trying to convince someone to do something. You also may have to travel to see this person, or they have to travel to see you. But I feel like maybe two someone's being convinced to go along with something. I don't know what that is. I'm seeing a divorce being put on hold, or I'm seeing like a secret or hidden contract. There may be some sort of clause in someone's marriage, or something is like part of their agreement, part of their contract. I almost feel like too, I'm talking about stuff that you might not even find out about until like after you're actually involved with this person. But I also feel like there is a spiritual contract that you're having with this person. It's a spiritual agreement, spiritual contract. Let me further clarify the Lovers here. Okay, so I feel like maybe someone, whatever the situation is, you're ignoring someone's advice, or you're ignoring your intuition. That's why the Lovers is telling you to be open. I also feel like this is about whoever has been holding back how they feel or hiding their feelings is telling you to discuss them or open up, communicate. Don't wait too long to make some sort of decision, because it's almost like you've been thinking about it long enough. I feel like there's a need to just kind of let go of expectations, let go of what people have to say. Don't worry about what other people are going to say to you, because this is your life. I also feel like, see, when this happens, you're not going to want to go along with it. You're going to be like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Does it really have to be this way? Does it, why does it have to be this way? So I don't know exactly what the hesitation is, aside from the fact that it could be what I was talking about earlier. It's an unusual situation where somebody is getting like some sort of hall pass, or it's like someone isn't technically divorced or technically there's something going on where the other person isn't completely out of the picture. And I think that's why you're like, no, absolutely not. And that's fine. I know a lot of you are going to comment like, I'll wait. I'll wait. No, thank you. Some of us are going to be like, forget it. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, I think some of you guys are going to be very resistant towards taking this person up on their offer here, because you're like, I don't know if I like this deal. See, and it could involve that earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then two, I'm seeing the reason why you're holding back is because of some sort of age difference. You're just like, you're too young or you're too old, but you're being asked to just kind of open up and see where it goes. Because I'm seeing here, love is the outcome. I don't know why I'm just kind of that when that surrogate thing came out, I'm getting some sort of situation where it's like, will you have our baby for us, and you're living in their home. I know that's not going to be for everybody. That's probably a specific message, but it's like you're living under under someone else's home. You're living with their family. You are kind of playing a certain role. You're playing a certain role for them, for the husband or wife, one of them or both of them. Something, I don't know, there's something going on. Not for everybody, but I am getting that for, for some of you. So let me just kind of look and see if there are any final messages here before closing out. I do see someone being submissive. No, that's basically all I'm getting here. So, I mean, I hope that still made sense either way. Hope it resonates. Although this is supposed to be a future prediction, so it may not resonate right off the bat. So, but either way, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and many blessings to you.